Hey, Stevo again, and the last video I made was about Trump might cheat uh, after November the 3rd. It's probably, I think Van Jones once said on CNN that it will probably take more than just November the 3rd to count the votes. It's probably going to take a couple days to count the votes to kind of figure out who won the election between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And so I doubt that we'll find out in November 3rd night, next Tuesday, who's going to win. Because there's a lot of people that voted early, and then there's a lot of people that voted absentee. There's a lot of people that voted, November 3rd. And you got to count the votes. And it's probably going to take more than just November 3rd to kind of count everything, all the people that voted. And I guess each state does things differently. And I did tell the last video I made, I did say that Trump might cheat and he might get his Supreme Court judges to turn it around to benefit Donald Trump. That Donald Trump might cry like a little woman if Joe Biden wins, and he might go to his Supreme Court judges to kind of turn it around and to benefit Donald Trump, and hence Donald Trump might steal the election and might get a second term. I hope that doesn't happen. And if you feel as an American citizen that will happen, that you have a right to organize and come together and to call your local politician and email other politicians. I should think that maybe the Democrats would figure out a way legally to make sure that Donald Trump doesn't cheat. So I think it's going to be a long process. It's not. We're not going to find out in November 3rd night who's going to win. I think it's going to be a long process. It's probably going to take a week after November 3rd when we really find out who won. And you got to be very patient. And the thing is that Donald Trump has pumped a lot of his 35% of his Trump turds into violence ever since the beginning, when he called Mexicans rapists and criminals. He has, pretty much pumped his 35% into being against Mexicans and Muslims. The first bill that Donald Trump signed as president was a Muslim ban, banning Muslims from coming to America. And that was overturned by the Supreme Court. So, at least, thanks maybe to Ginsburg and a couple other liberals in the Supreme Court that overturned Donald Trump's ban on Muslims coming to America, which is very xenophobic, and it's wrong to do that. But a lot of the Trump turds, the Proud Boys, the militia, they're ready. They're ready to have either a race war or war in the streets if Donald Trump loses. And I'm pretty sure I don't know how many percentage of the people, if Donald Trump wins, are going to be in the streets protesting against that if Donald Trump wins and they feel that maybe Donald Trump cheated. And I think that the only way Donald Trump is going to win is that he'll cheat. Because the polls, which I don't trust that much, 100%, they got Joe Biden ahead. Joe Biden is so far ahead in the polls that there's a very, very good chance that Joe Biden will win. But at the same time, the American politics is very cutthroat. It's very competitive. And, Donald Trump can get his Supreme Court judges to overturn things. And we need to ask what the Democrats are going to do about it, what Nancy Pelosi's going to do, or what Schumer's going to do, and other, what progressives like Bernie Sanders and AOC and Ilhan Omar are going to do to make sure that Donald Trump doesn't cheat. And I think it worries me, and I think it worries a lot of American people that Donald Trump might cheat. It worries me a lot that he might cheat, because it's totally opposite of our democracy. And I want peace. I want love. But Trump has divided so many people since he's been president, and he's been lying to his Trump turds, and Fox News and Breitbart and Rush Limbaugh have been lying to the Trump turds for the last 4 years, that they're ready. They'll do anything for Donald Trump. They'll do anything for him. The Michigan militia, when Donald Trump was bad-mouthing the Michigan governor, the Michigan militia wanted to steal her away into the night, and do harm to her. And I think that's disgusting. And they are right-wing crazies that are willing to do anything for Donald Trump. Remember Donald Trump told the Proud Boys to stand by and stand back. Instead of saying, I don't believe in the Proud Boys, I don't believe in militia, I don't believe in these fascist groups. So I think it's very important for people to, after the election, to stay home and be safe. And when the time is right, if you feel that Donald Trump is going to cheat, to go out and protest and get in touch with your local politicians. And I'm definitely going to call in, see if I can get in touch with Ilhan Omar and see what we can do to make sure that Donald Trump does not cheat in this election. Another 4 years of Donald Trump is ridiculous. We should not have another 4 years of Donald Trump. We shouldn't. We shouldn't put up with that. We shouldn't put up with that. We shouldn't put up with that. And I'm trying my best not to, like I've always say that I don't have any notes or anything, and I just talk until the 14 minutes are up and everything. But I try to be honest with you, and I try to be, even though I kind of repeat myself, and I apologize. And I know I'm a pain in the butt when I do that, but I'm very passionate about the American people. And, I do believe in love, and I do care about the American people. But Donald Trump has made so many people so angry that there are going to be riots either way. Either if Donald Trump wins or loses, there's going to be riots. And I think that's a sad thing. The president should bring people together. The president should not, bring people apart. So if there are riots in the streets, stay home, stay safe, don't use violence. When the time is right, if you feel that Donald Trump is going to win by cheating, by possibly using his Supreme Court connections, get in touch with your local politician and ask them what you can do or what they can do to make sure that Donald Trump does not cheat. And we don't have another G.W. Bush who cheated in 2000. I guess there are times that history repeats itself, and we don't want that. We want love. We don't want divisionism. We want to get rid of COVID. We want to get a vaccine. We want people to go back to work. We want people to love one another. We want to work together. But it is your right, it is your duty as an American citizen to vote, and it's your right and your duty to protest. When you feel that the time is right, and when you feel that Donald Trump is going to cheat, that he's going to use his Supreme Court connections to turn it over, and that's a dictatorship. That's a dictatorship. What G.W. Bush did in 2000 was a dictatorship. If Donald Trump uses Supreme Court judge to try to steal the election from Joe Biden, that's a dictatorship. That's not a democracy. And I think the American people, the good people, the hard-working American people deserve better. And I think in the future, you should vote every chance you get. You should be politically knowledgeable. You should be educated. You should be, you should always be political in your community and care about the people of your community. You should not let Donald Trump cheat. You should not let him cheat. You should vote in November the 3rd. You should stay safe. We have COVID. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of riots in certain states, because if Donald Trump wins or loses, there's going to be riots. But you should stay safe, either way. And you should call your politician. You should email your politician. And you should ask them what's going on. What's going on. And I'm going to try to get in touch with Ilhan Omar and ask her what we can do as Americans to make sure that Donald Trump doesn't cheat. So love one another and care for humanity and care about each other, and vote in November the 3rd. And we'll get through it as Americans. And there's nothing to fear but fear itself.